Okay, welcome back, you guys. As you guys can see, we are in Shopify. I'm Charmaine, and I'm gonna talk you guys through my Shopify store since I first got it. As you can see, I run the Dash of Charm section. Please go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment below on this video. But to go ahead and get started, I will take you guys through. So for this section, I'm going to go ahead and go through the checkout section with you guys, just because each and every section, they change within Shopify. Pretty much every 6 months to a year, they change the settings. So I wanted to show you. So we're going to go to checkout. I'm going to cover that portion. Okay, so you can customize your checkout. So you're just going to go ahead. All I did was click the button customize checkout. It brought me to this link right here. Okay. So, as you guys can see, a little bit about my checkout process is just these are added down in the home page. So if you go within like the rosemary flavor, for instance, I check box. It depends on what theme you have, but if you added your product, which I'll show you guys how to do that on another video, but go ahead and select your quantity. If I unselect it, then it won't be there anymore. Do you see it? But if I select it, then it's back, and my guests can add as many rosemary flavors as they want. Then I also have the checkout button, which is essentially the buy it now button. I'm really happy with this button. So the difference between the buy it now button and the add to cart button is when you're adding to the cart, you're essentially looking to continue to shop within the store. If you're buying it now, you're saying, yep, I want this product. I want it right now. And you pretty much only want this one product and you purchase it right away. And then under this section, I've got the social sharing buttons. So you can share it, you can tweet it, you can pin it, which I love, 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 love. Okay. So that is, I know I went through that really fast, but I'm going to go ahead and exit this out. And now we are back to our checkout page. I know I went kind of fast for you guys, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment below and ask me some questions. I'm really good with responding. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to go down to customer accounts. Okay, so you're going to choose if you want to prompt your customer to create an account when they check out. So initially I had it under accounts disabled, which means that my customers will only be able to check out as guests. I obviously don't want that, and as you run a business, you're going to want that more so to be required or optional. And the reason that I say that is because when customer accounts are made, that means you can essentially access all of their information in terms of their email address and their phone number, which is what you would need to kind of reach out to them, send them newsletters and so forth. So it really helps to build that kind of fan base and that loyal customer base if that's optional, but also some people are just a little bit more comfortable checking out as guests. So I like to give people options versus telling them what to do. Under this one, it's accounts required. And I feel like maybe as you get with your business, as you get a little bit more further along and you really grow your base, maybe that's when you can require them if that's what you want. But right now, I prefer to keep that optional, and I'll probably always keep it optional. I don't like to tell people what to do and dictate that. So I think it should be a choice. Okay. So on to the next section, which is the customer contact section. That's going to be the methods in which I can contact my customers essentially. So I could either click this, which means customers can check out using their email or their phone number, or I can use this and they can only check out using their email. At first, I did have this setting kind of going, but I just think sometimes it's a little bit too personal to have phone numbers. It just depends on your preference, but I'm okay personally with customers just checking out with their email, and that's fine with me. And even here, I give them, once again, the option. I give my customers the option to either add their phone number themselves, um, or they don't have to if they don't want to. But again, it's an option. Let me go ahead and go down. Then the form options are here. So I definitely am going to go ahead and change this and require my customer's first and last name. I definitely want to know the first and last name only because if I'm emailing them to send out a newsletter or a thank you confirmation, I definitely want to know their first name. So we definitely want to have that in there. And then the company name, that can be optional. That's not a big deal. Actually, no, we'll just hide that. That's not a big deal. And then their housing is optional. Their shipping address, phone number, that's optional. Well, that's actually hidden on there. Okay, and then order processing, which is essentially their shipping address as the billing address by default. I think that's super convenient because most people's shipping addresses are their billing addresses. So I think that's convenient. We definitely want to have that box checked. Um, and then address completion, that's definitely checked. After an order has been paid, I personally, this is optional. You can either choose to automatically fulfill the order, which I don't prefer to do. Typically, people who use this option are drop shippers, and I'm not a drop shipper. I want to know every single order that is coming through. I need to make sure that I fulfilled it and created the shipping label and so forth. So that's really important to me to not have that checked. Um, and then another one is automatically fulfill only the gift cards of the order. No, once again, I like to have full control of particularly the orders so that I can see that they are coming through and that they are being processed. So I do not automatically fulfill any of my orders. I like to see them manually come through. Okay, and then we'll just kind of skip through here because email marketing is definitely an option. Um, Okay, and then abandon checkout. So basically, anybody who's abandoned a checkout within 10 hours or so, they'll be basically opted out after 10 hours. And that's pretty much about it, you guys. So that is it for the checkout section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Once again, don't forget to like and definitely leave a comment below if you have just any feedback on this video. If you think that you want to see more, tell me what else you'd like to see. And I'll definitely leave some links below for you guys to show you some more pieces of how I cover the rest of the settings section. Thank you so much for watching.